This just in, Best Buy just crushed their earnings expectations. Yeah, Best Buy. If you thought it was just a place to scope out your Amazon purchases, this week's episode reveals how emotional intelligence helped Best Buy get their groove and their revenue back. Stay tuned. Welcome to Marketing is Broken, the weekly show where we help reveal marketing insights that are sure to beat the street's expectations. Best Buy's stock just jumped 14% after they shared their 2018 fourth quarter financials, which were much better than expected. The Minnesota-based electronics retailer, yay Minnesota, shared that comparable top-line sales were up 3% year over year, which was at the high end of the 0 to 3% range estimated by analysts. When it came to the bottom line, Best Buy posted an adjusted earnings per share of $2.72, which is considerably higher than the $2.57-ish figure projected by company management and most industry analysts. If you're thinking, how does a brand grow up big and strong when it's been getting its lunch eaten by Amazon for so many years? You're not alone. This week's deep dive topic digs into Best Buy's unlikely comeback and why emotional intelligence was one of its driving factors. Best Buy's better-than-expected fiscal year had a lot of marketers trying to glean any insights they can about how the electronics retailer defied the odds and over-delivered in 2018. In a recent Inc. article, Justin Bariso suggested that brand emotional intelligence, among other things, was responsible for the company's recent success. In Best Buy's case, the biggest threat to their business in the last 10 years has been this concept of showrooming, which is when you visit a retail store like Best Buy to physically inspect a product, but then you go online to purchase the item somewhere else, presumably Amazon. When confronted with the decision about what to do about the problem, CEO Hubert Joly had the emotional intelligence to realize that instituting a price match guarantee was the only solution, even if it meant cannibalizing higher margins on more expensive purchases. In an interview with the New York Times back in 2017, he said, "Until I match Amazon's prices, the customers are ours to lose." If Joly had been in denial or wasn't aware of the changing consumer habits, Best Buy would likely be on the list of once great companies who had failed to compete with Amazon. We wanted to talk to someone who has firsthand experience creating an emotionally intelligent brand. And so we sat down to talk with Craig Key, who recently joined restaurant delivery service Waitr as their head of growth when they purchased Bite Squad for $321 million in cash and stock in late 2018. First off, congratulations on the acquisition and all the success at Bite Squad during your time there. Be honest, was it 100% due to your marketing efforts?
Oh, I wish I could claim that. Marketing helps great businesses go even further, and that's exactly what we have at Bite Squad and Waitr. Really great business model, a sticky and addictive service where it's like you press a button and an angel brings you pad thai. So marketing's main job is like not get in the way of a really good thing and just help a few more people know about it.
Well, that's awesome. You're too humble. So, what does it take to build a brand that's emotionally intelligent about the needs of consumers?
Well, so I think I'm glad you're connecting brand and emotion because a brand in its kind of purpose is this container for trust. You know, it's a symbol, a logo, some colors, a word, and that's this container that people will input trust into that container to say, do I trust this brand? Do I like this brand? How do I feel about this brand? And really, the brand is it's the outward symbol of a company or service or product that you know something about based on your experience with them. So I really think the sum total of creating an emotional connection between a customer and a brand is about having every touch point along the way be a good, positive experience that you would want again.
So, on that note, how does building a brand that consumers love impact the operations in other areas of the company? So, and how do you, as the head of marketing, help create an experience that made consumers feel like you truly understand them?
Well, I mean, creating an emotional experience is not a marketing job. It's a company job, right? So we have a mission at Bite Squad, which is to make our customers' day, right? And within Waitr, there's a similar mission, just that our customers are awesome. So everything around, again, company-wide, that's not a marketing line. Everything has to go back to how do we make our customers' day? How do we make decisions in, yes, marketing, in operations, in our customer service, in HR that is going to create a positive customer experience so that, again, hopefully 99 times out of 100, a customer has a Bite Squad or a waiter experience and they're telling their friends about us and they want to come back again.
That's great. And what's one thing you didn't understand about your customers at first, but came to appreciate after getting to know their emotional wants and needs?
Oh, that's a great question. I think it's just that they know what they want. In marketing, sometimes we want to really game messaging a certain high margin item or product to try to upsell here or there. And really, at the end of the day, you can play those games, but if you can just in my business, spark the craving for a great food that you're in the mood for and properly get that message in front of your customer at the right time, the rest kind of works out itself. And the sort of games or the manipulations or kind of like optimizations beyond that become much less relevant.
Craig Key, thank you so much for your time.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
That's going to do it for this week's episode. What are you doing to build an emotionally intelligent brand? What do you do to stay attuned to the needs of your customers? And what should other people do that maybe they're not doing already? Share your thoughts in the comments and help us raise our emotional intelligence, and you may just win a new t-shirt. We'll see you next time. Hey, it's Josh from Brandish Insights. Thank you for watching Marketing is Broken. If you like this week's episode, please click below to subscribe or check out other episodes. And if your company could use more insights around your branding efforts, check out brandishinsights.com.